Hello guys, Brad here again, and I was a little bit bored today. I thought I would come up with another top 10 list for you guys. This one's a little bit different. I don't know how I really thought of this one, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a list just looking at pornographic um, concepts and fragrances. And some of these are pretty subjective, a little bit bizarre, and probably have no business being on this list, but I had to come up with 10, so I had to stretch the envelope a little bit to get this thing to work out. But here's what I came up with. Number 10, Secretions Magnifique. And I'm sure you guys all know about this fragrance by now. A lot of you guys have done video impressions of it. It's supposed to smell like semen. And to make it even more revolting, I think there's even like some blood and sweat notes in there. Sounds pretty disgusting, but they came out with a fragrance called that, with that concept. Some people say it's actually not so bad. Some people find it, nauseating. To each their own, but it made my number 10 spot, Secretions Magnifique. Number 9, and this is another fragrance from the same house. And I'm not sure what this one actually smells like, but it's called Archives 69. It's also by Etit Libre d'Orange. I'm not sure why they called it 69. Maybe it's pornographic, maybe it's just a standard fragrance, but it made my number 9 because I couldn't think of anything else to put. Number 8 is Panty Dropper. This is sort of a mythical concept. The idea that no matter how revolting, disgusting, or unattractive you are, there's a fragrance you could wear that'll make you so appealing to the opposite sex that she will basically just drop her drawers right there on the floor, spread her legs, and let you have at it. I don't think that's going to be the case, but some people are convinced that a fragrance like that does exist. So that's my number 8, Panty Dropper. Number 7 is Pheromon, and I think this is kind of along the same lines as Panty Dropper. Some fragrances actually tell you that they contain pheromones. Molecule 01, Realm are two obvious examples. A fragrance that contains some kind of a hormone that basically makes you seem sexier because of the pheromone effect. So that made my number 7 spot. Number 6 is a fragrance called Bejan Nude. This is a fragrance for men and women. I haven't tried it, but it's called Nude, so it made my list at number 6. Number 5, Sex Panther. If you've seen Anchorman, you know what Sex Panther is. I think they're actually coming out with a sequel to Anchorman, Anchorman 2. And they actually came out with an actual fragrance called Anchorman there for a while. It's getting hard to find. Not that impressive. It's okay, but yeah, Sex Panther, I think deserves a spot on my list at number 5. Number 4 is a fragrance. I don't think it's quite as well known as Secretions, but there's actually a fragrance called Vulva Original. I guess this is like the counterpart to Secretions Magnifique. It's supposed to smell like a woman's vagina, I believe. And I think it's kind of interesting that it's called Original, kind of giving the impression that they might reformulate it later on or come out with an intense or extreme version. Let's hope that's not the case, but anyway, number 4, Vulva Original. Number 3, I put Between the Sheets Scent. And Between the Sheets Scent is a concept that came about, I believe it was Justin that came out with this. I mean, not Justin, I believe it was Brandon came out with this concept of coming out with a starting lineup of your fragrances, work scent, signature scent, night out. Then there was Between the Sheets. So that kind of gives the impression that there's a certain fragrance that you could wear while having sex. So I put that as my number 3. And number 2, Oriental Woody. Now really that's not supposed to be pornographic, but it kind of sounds pornographic. Kind of gives the idea of a bunch of Japanese businessmen going to a strip club or something. So yeah, I put that as my number 2. And number 1 on my top 10 most pornographic fragrance concept list is, well, Creamy Sandalwood, I put. Again, most people don't think that's pornographic, but I think it sounds a little bit naughty myself. So it made my number 1. I hope you enjoyed my list. It's been a slow day for me, so I thought I would just try something different. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.